Hello, 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 everybody. I got you, Des. Hello, and welcome, everybody. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. I hope you guys are all subscribed. Please smash that like button on your way in. Just give me a second, you guys. All right. All right. Getting everything arranged here. So, how's everybody's weekend been? Hey, Nana. And I checked Crazy Graham. Her parcel says delivered, so I'm anxious to hear what she thinks of it. I haven't heard nothing from her regarding it. She won the Valentine's giveaway. Good morning, Vera Ray. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And Des, yours has gone all over the place. I don't know what it is with us sending stuff back and forth to each other, but it's gone all the way to Chicago to come all the way back, and yours is just, it's on a journey, Des. I just checked your tracking this morning too. Just tighten up my brace here. Missy, good morning. And you want the black deck too? I gotcha. Gotcha, my girl. So yeah, it's been a week, you guys. So what is coming up this week? This week we have Bryan Kohberger coming up. Hello, K. Mitch. Good to see you, my dear. We have the Bryan Kohberger hearing thing coming up on Wednesday at 4 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, like Crazy Graham is in Massachusetts and Des is in New Jersey. They're not that far apart, like especially coming down from Ottawa. Like if you look at Canada, Ottawa's here. If you come straight down, it takes me 5 hours to get to my sister's in New Jersey. She's here. Massachusetts is here. Crazy Graham already got hers, but my sister hasn't. Hers has gone all the way over here, almost to the center of the U.S., over to Chicago, to come all the way back down. So why that's happened, I don't know, because Crazy Graham's went right straight down to Massachusetts from Canada, right straight down. But for some reason, instead of my sister's coming straight down to Jersey, hers went to New York. From New York, it took off across this way all the way over to Chicago. And now it's come back and it's in Teterboro somewhere. It's crazy. I am. I seen my sister after not seeing her for months. Hope I didn't upset you too much. Huh? Upset who? Who, Vera Ray? Who do you think you upset? You didn't upset nobody here. Why would you think that? So, Courtney, here she is. Good morning. Vera Ray, why would you say you upset me? I don't understand. Why do you think I would be upset with you? I don't. My email, I'm nosy. Your email. Your email. Hang on. Let me go check email. I did scroll through a couple of them. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Courtney, hang on a sec, Vera. And you want to hear from Mike? Yeah, so Vera Ray sent me this article, or it's another YouTuber actually, and she's talking about what our prime minister is doing. Let me see if I can bring it up. Hang on a sec. Do you mind if I bring it up, Vera? I won't bring up your email, but the link. Is it okay? I share that here. What you sent me. I love your mood. I do not want to change your mood at any point of your day. Aw, you're so sweet. No, I'm good. Our prime minister, he's out next election, so. Okay, thank you, Vera. Thank you. Okay, just give me a second here. I will have a package start out in Tucson, Arizona, which is 2 hours from me, and the package will go to at least 2 or more states before I get it a week later. Yeah, it's like I'm here, Ottawa. Straight down from Ottawa is upstate New York, Jersey, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts right here, New Hampshire, and it's like it for Crazy Graham, hers went right straight down to Massachusetts, and they were both mailed at the same time. She got hers on Friday. Dez's went to New York. From New York, it went all the way out to Chicago. Went to Queens, New York, and now it's out in Chicago, way over here. Like halfway across the states. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Why? I don't know. Hello, Alicia. Hello, my love. Good to see you. Okay, so let me go and get this. And thank you so much, Vera, for sending that. Oh gosh, hang on. Let me get my earbuds. Hang on a sec, you guys. Okay, I had to get my earbuds in. Hang on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Vera Ray. I'm just reading the rest of your email. Okay, so Vera, she sent me this. Okay. So let me bring it over here so I can share it with you. Like, people don't understand how hard it is for me to get information to begin with, but this is taking it to a whole new level. Okay, so this lady, I don't know, I think she's in Canada. Imminent Trudeau, which is our prime minister, bill may put even more restrictions on speech and social media. So I want to jump to the part where she talks about us. Hang on.
Just recently, Justin Trudeau confirmed there's some news coming out of Ottawa. Justin
Oh no, why is it doing this?
Trudeau is going to introduce yet another bill that rumors in Ottawa are saying is going to further.
I don't know why it's buffering like that, you guys.
Regulate speech in Canada. So this bill has not yet.
Okay, come on. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can. Okay, let me go here. Okay, let me see now if that changes anything. Hang on. Okay, hopefully that changes things. Hang on. No. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why she's buffering like that. Okay, I can't play it. Anyway, what it is Trudeau is trying to stop us from getting any kind of news information whatsoever. It's like, it is crazy. And it's going to affect a lot of us Canadian YouTubers because we are not going to be able to have the ads. True Crime Time, good morning. Good morning. I'll give some shout outs here. Jen, good morning. Good morning, everybody coming in. Am I buffering you guys? Let me know if I'm buffering. If I'm buffering, I'll have to go out and then come back in. Okay, I'm not buffering. Good. Okay. It was just when I was trying to play that video. Crime Time with Jess. Hello. No, mine was buffering too, K-Mitch. Like when I was trying to play that video, it buffered like crazy. And it says I have an excellent connection, so I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, what they're trying to do... Okay, thank you, Crime Time with Jess. If you guys haven't subscribed to Crime Time with Jess, go on over and hit that subscribe button on her channel. She's great. Her Friday nights get me cracking up. I try and get I try to put a little bit of time aside on Friday nights, which is almost damn near impossible. But when I do, I try and pop in, or I watch them later on. Her Friday night shenanigans, it's hilarious. Sandra says no. Okay. Nana T is having trouble getting in. That's weird. I think there's a lot of stuff going on with YouTube today. Now I forget where I was going. Yeah, anyway, so they're trying to censor everything now from us. Mary Michael, hello, my love. Mary Michael. And you want the black deck? I got you, my dear. Elderly cousin who's been in the hospital for about 4 days and is doing better. Good. Good, good. That's good news. Okay, Mitch, buffering again. So it's got to be on your end. I don't know if there's storms coming through you guys or whatnot, but everybody's saying it's not buffering here, and mine says excellent connection. So that's weird. Maybe close out anything else that you have open. Good morning, Chit. Mary Michael, good morning. So yeah, he's trying to silence us. Like, it's hard enough for me to get information as it is. Well, apparently it's going to get harder. It's going to affect our ad revenue. Not that I make a lot on ad revenue anyway. So it's like on a 3-hour video, I'm lucky if I make $2 and something in ad revenue. But what's going to happen is they're going to stop pushing Canadian content out, which means people like myself are going to be harder and harder to find on YouTube because they're not going to be pushing our content out because Justin Trudeau is, trying to put restrictions on ads and stuff like that. So AT&T and Verizon and a few others are going in and out. Yeah. I had trouble with making the payment. It said to wait and do it again while it was buffering. Yeah. So I guess you guys are having some problems down there in the States. Let me just check. So what it says is imminent. Trudeau bill may put even more restrictions on speech and social media. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to limit what we can discuss and what we can share. everything from Canada, which is going to really, have an impact on us Canadian YouTubers. Okay, so let me check this. Okay, let me just check here. The radar. And see what's going on while you guys are. I don't see nothing. No storms, nothing. Nana T, there she is. No, I don't see anything that would be. I mean, there's some storms going on around Detroit Tuesday, but right now, there's nothing really. Well, around Colorado, Kentucky, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, there's some areas there. Down into Tucson, Phoenix, Arizona area, there's some stuff going on there, and up into Portland and Spokane and Idaho, the northern part of Idaho, Seattle. There's big storms there. Also, what's this? Let me see if I can't get something. Montana, northern Montana, there's stuff going on. And down into California, there's a bunch of stuff going on, but I don't see anything anywhere else. So I don't know what's affecting the internet for you guys, but a lot of yous are having problems with it. Nana T, I got you, and you want the black deck? I got you. It's all about food, Willow. Yeah, Nana says it keeps buffering. Oh, fires in Oklahoma. I would have to check that out, Mary Michael, and see how easy it is to be able. There's Rose! Rose! There she is. Thank you, my love. I got you. So good to see you, Rose. And I'm glad you're home and resting up. So can you start a channel on Rumble? It's going to depend on how easy it is to use, because I'm not very good technology-wise. And I am keeping an eye on my connection, you guys, and I've got a big green dot that says excellent connection. So Nana says they're trying to do a blackout. They're trying to a blackout here. Oh, Rose, 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 Rose. Yes, she was in the hospital again, but she was home. I spoke to her a couple days ago, so she popped in on the live. So it was so good to see her. Good morning, Vera. Vera Moy. Good morning. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Food. Where'd that go? Where'd that message go? It's all about food. What's all about food? Oh, well, I'm glad you're getting some rest. Rest up, my sister. Beef is at a premium. Oh, the meat prices here are out of control. Like, I don't eat a lot of meat to begin with, but even chicken, you used to be able to buy a package of boneless, skinless chicken with 3 good sized pieces in it for like $6. Now it's like $18. It's like tripled in price. Vicky, welcome. Welcome from Colorado. We were just speaking of Colorado. You guys are, some parts of Colorado are getting some storms. Yes, very good news. No surgery. Yes, we are all happy to hear that. No surgery, no surgery. Yay! See, I told you I was going to keep you in my prayers. Positive vibes, positive thoughts, positive prayers. Prayer helps. So I'm so happy to hear that, Rose. Like, you don't even know how happy I am to hear that. I told ya. I told ya. My ancestors don't lie. They may skirt around the truth sometimes a little bit because usually that's just to say feelings. But when they say you're going to be all right, you're going to be all right. Vicky Elbin. First time here. Well, welcome to the family. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button. And one of the mods will put up the instructions for mini reads for you. They're what's this? They're processed arched beef in Canada to feed the crown. Wow. Everything came in just out of control with food. Aw, happy to be here with you all. Never missing you again. Aw. You made my day. I was so happy. Your read was bullseye, spot on. Well, I told you when I did that read, the ancestors don't lie. They seen that everything was going to be okay. And usually I won't do, and it's only because it was you, Rose, because usually I won't comment on health and stuff like that. I try to leave that out unless it's very positive. And it was very positive that what come out for you. So it was like, yeah, I'm sharing that with you. So I put my own rules out the window for a minute or two for you. And that's because you're family and I love you and you needed to hear that you were going to be okay. Yes. Aww. Yes, everybody happy to see Rose. Well, we're happy to have you, and we ain't letting you go nowhere. You stuck with us, sister. On who? Who is that? Don't give me all kinds of information, but just, is this a recent case, an old case? Just very minimal information, please. Okay, Mitch. Did I write that down last week? No, it was Audrey. So what is this one? Elijah Vu. If you do know about this case, you guys, please don't say anything about it in chat because I don't want information. She brought me a brand new refrigerator last week when mine went out. Thank you for being your wonderful selves. Aw. Yes, we are lucky to have her. Willow, your read on Audrey was fantastic as well, but what is wrong with people, right? It's crazy. It's friggin' crazy. Yeah. Crazy, eh? So, K Mitch, what's this one? Where's that name gone? I gotta write this down. Elija, Elijah, I believe. Vu. Yeah, that was sad. Very sad. There's more to that, you guys. It's active right now. It's active right now. Where is it? Is this like a missing person? What, like, don't give me too much information. Is this an adult, a child? What is this? Going viral. I haven't heard nothing of it. It's active right now. Is this recent then? It's got to be recent. Okay, so when did this, what happened? Somebody went missing. Is this person missing? Found deceased? That, I mean, those are just questions that aren't going to give me too much information. So I need to know, how old is this person? Are they missing, or have they been found deceased? And when did they go missing? I need those three things. Because as you see in any read, I will say the person's name, their age, and when they went missing, and usually from where. Or if they were found deceased, say in Michigan, you know, on such and such a date. They went missing on such and such a date, found. So just stuff like that is okay. I don't want no other information, though, on the case. Oh, no, not another young. Oh, my God. So 3 years old, 3-year-old from Wisconsin. That's in Michigan, is it? No, Wisconsin. That's a state by itself. Okay, when did he go missing? Don't give me any other information, just when did he go missing? Wisconsin, 3-year-old boy missing. Yeah, okay, so he's missing. Okay. And I need the date he went missing. Because those are things I say before I even start the read, so my ancestors know who I am. Okay, can somebody, because I don't want to, okay, here we go. Des, last seen Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Two Rivers, Wisconsin, went missing on February 20th. Oh my God, 5 days ago. Okay, that's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Thank you, Vicki, and welcome to the family. Okay, so I got that written down. I will do that read tomorrow. So members are going to get it first. I may even do it today once I'm done this live, since I've got the cards and everything out and they've already been cleared and I've done my meditation. So I may do it today. It'll be available for members only today, and then it'll be released to the general public tomorrow. Well, thank you, Vicki. Thank you. Thank you. So I will probably do that read today, and it will be released. If you are a member of the channel, you will be able to see it today. It takes a bit for YouTube to get everything done on it that needs to be done. So I know if I've got anything in there that I'm not allowed to have in there, they do their processing of it. And I got to get my description. So then I'm going to have to go searching for some information. So sister, I may have to, once I get the read done, I'm going to ask you to get, or obviously you can get the information. So what I'll do is when I got the read done, I will text you or message you, and then you can email me maybe some links. You may have to copy and paste it if I can't open the link. Like I said, Trudeau is really screwing us. It used to be I couldn't find it on the internet, but if somebody sent me a link, I could open it. But there's some stuff that people have sent me from the US. I can't even open the link now. So somehow they are blocking. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're doing it. So especially when it comes to news stuff, and I don't go and watch somebody else's YouTube channel or something like that, because I want verified information to put in my description once I'm done my read. So once I'm done, sister, I will message you so you can email me a link. If the link doesn't work, then you're going to have to like copy and paste it to me so I can see what's going on with it. But I don't want that until after I'm done the read. So, okay, perfect. I think Sister has a link to the join feature if you want to become a member. I'll also be giving out some more memberships on the 28th. So if you're in chat on the 28th, you may just, I don't get to pick and choose who gets the memberships. YouTube does it automatically. Whoever's in chat that's not a member will be given a membership. I'll be giving out 5 more on Wednesday during the Kohberger hearing. Kohberger is scheduled to be in court 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Idaho time, 4 p.m. Eastern. There's Kate Bell, member for 17 months. Thank you so much, my dear, for being supportive and being here and putting up with me for 17 months. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Love you. Sheets, I'm not a member anymore. What? I appreciate that you gifted me. Well, YouTube decides. I don't get to pick and choose who gets the gift memberships. It's just whoever's in chat that they pick, I guess. So you're welcome. I hope you rejoin us again soon. I love you. So it gives you an opportunity to see what the memberships are about. I'm also going to be doing a draw. Probably the end of the month, maybe, or the beginning of next month. I will be doing a draw for a hoodie, and you get to choose. You could either get a hoodie from the ones that are just from my YouTube channel that have, you know, their support hoodie, or you can get one from the trial version. The one from the trial version says "Welcome to the Shit Show" on it. So you'll have a choice. Sister, 35 months. 35 months listening to this. You need a trophy, a medal. But I love you. Thank you, sister. I think you're one of my longest members. I have a few of them that have been here since the beginning. So since I was able to start with membership. So I appreciate you guys so much. It helps keep the channel going. Like any donations, even if you're watching the replay of a video, there's a super thanks. Any donations help keep me going, especially like with this one now, Elijah View. I never even heard about it. So to do that, it's going to take some time. It helps. Any donations, stuff like that helps. And I also do have giveaways. I'll be doing another one in the upcoming months that if you donate $10 or more, you get an entry into a giveaway. So I will be doing that again shortly. I think the next one will probably be Easter or something. I'll do an Easter basket. So there's that. So it all helps. It all helps with me being able to do stuff like that. I think shipping out the last giveaway, it cost me like $40 just for shipping, not counting what is in the basket. So it helps. It helps me be able to give back to you guys. So the Kohberger stuff. So while we're here on the Kohberger stuff, I want to show you guys something. Nobody else has seen it. But I want to, everybody is talking about with this Kohberger case with the GPS. Oh, it wasn't him around there. They can only say you're in a 35-mile radius, blah, blah, blah. Well, I've come across something from Jennifer that Jennifer had out. Jennifer, Coffindoffer. that she put out for an example of how they can track your phone. So I'm going to share this with you. Okay. So for those who are saying, now this isn't Bryan Kohberger's case, okay? This is not from his case, but she put this out to show how they can track a phone, okay? And how close of an area that they can pinpoint where your phone is. Okay, so this is generated from CellHawk. This is a cell record analyst. So this guy, like I said, this is not from the Kohberger case, okay? This is just an example of how well they can track a phone. So Exhibit A, titled Wade Willis Interactions for 2021, data report of all communications, texts, and calls between Nathan Wade, the number, and Fannie Willis. So this must have been a case they were working on from January 1st, 2021 to November of 2021. Exhibit B, titled Wade Willis Heat Map report reflecting the timing of interactions with prevalence of calls made in the evening hours. And then C is a PowerPoint presentation, blah, blah, blah. So this is what they got on this guy's phone from September 11th to 12. Deeper analysts described in the attached affidavit. This is horrible. Whoever typed this up is horrible. Affidavit, there should have been a space, of Mr. Wade's cell phone tracking from September 11th to September 12th, revealing the following activity: leaving the Doraville area at approximately 10:15, traveling directly to and arriving within the geofence located on Dogwood address at approximately 10:45. So the geofence, that's an area that is very specific within the proximity of whatever tower they're using. Leaving the Dogwood address at approximately 3:28 a.m., traveling directly to towers near his Marietta residence in East Cobb and arriving at 4:04, and then he texts Fannie Willis at 4:20. So it's like following a call from Fannie at 11:32, which continues for 40 minutes, leaving the towers located near his residence in East Cobb at approximately 12:05 a.m., going on a call at 12:38 to Fannie, traveling directly to and arriving within the geofence located on the Dogwood address at 12:43, leaving the Dogwood address at 4:55. So like that's how close they can get to an address. So people have got to realize that just because we don't see everything that's out there doesn't mean that they don't have it. I know that they can get like a cell phone tower, and this cell phone tower covers this radius. But then they've got other, I don't know, like I said, I'm not technically inclined at all, but I know they have programs that can almost pinpoint where exactly you almost are within probably 10 feet, 10 to 15 feet. If you guys remember, oh, I got his face right in front of me. Oh my gosh, what's his name? Why am I pulling blanks today, you guys? Hang on a sec. Oh my gosh, hang on a sec. Let me go back. What was his name? What was his name? What was his name? You guys are gonna, and you can curse me up and down when I tell you his name. Like my mind right now is all over the place, you guys. So, where is he? Where is he? Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, hang on. This is all Letitia stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys. Come on. As soon as I see his picture, it's going to be, how did I forget that name? Come on. Has it been that long since I've done anything on this guy? Why can't I find his rates? Hang on a sec, you guys. Bear with me here. Oh, I'm getting close to it, I think. Come on. Oh, don't give up now. My computer's froze up. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Dylan Rounds. Why could I not remember that name? If you remember in the Dylan Rounds case, here might go. Thank you. 35 months, almost 3 years. Well, I think I found Willow maybe a little over 2 years ago. I haven't looked back since. Oh, you're so kind, Mary Michael. Okay, so the Dylan Rounds case, if you guys remember that case, they pinpointed his cell phone right to by that pond when they started trying to find his phone. They pinpointed it. There was a tower way up there. There was a tower here, and they each covered like 15 miles or something. They pinpointed it right to that pond. His phone is going to be near that pond. And they found his phone there. So it's amazing on how close to an address they can find where you were. So it's not just, off of the area, okay, within a 15-mile radius or a 15-mile radius, whatever. They pinpointed his phone right to that pond, and they went and they found his phone. So there's that. So that's going to be interesting come Wednesday. I know they are going to be covering the change of venue, which I've already stated before. I don't think they're going to be doing because Ann Taylor hasn't submitted any kind of documentation, any kind of surveying they've done within the community to see if they could even get an impartial jury. And generally, you send out your questionnaires first to potential jurors, and say you send out 500 questionnaires, and when the 500 questionnaires come back, there could be 200 that say, oh no, he's guilty, I can't be impartial. You still have 300 to choose from. And then you go into voir dire, where you can nail it down even further, whether you think somebody would be good to be on a jury. So to say that they can't get an impartial jury before they even send out the jury questionnaires, you know what I mean? Or even try like voir dire first, it's not going to happen, you guys. She's not going to get her change of venue. I can pretty much guarantee you. Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Uh-oh. Nobody talking. Are we frozen? I hope we're not frozen. No, okay. Yeah, so she's not going to get her change of venue. There's other things that they're going to go over. The judge is going to make a ruling on whether the defense can share the IGG information with their private investigators. I believe that's going to be denied. And scheduling stuff that I'm hoping that the judge by now, let me just check again to make sure before I say anything about that, because I don't think the judge has made a ruling yet on a trial date. So let me just check the court file and see if there's any ruling that maybe they threw in there on Friday that I've missed. Let me just see. The state is still requesting a scheduling order. So that's going to be brought up. They're going to be also discussing some kind of clarification that the defense wants on the gag order or on the sealed orders. What's this? Okay, that's just telling us about Wednesday's hearing. State's response. Oh my God, it's 4 pages long. I will go through that before the hearing, so we'll go on a little bit earlier. While we're here, might as well check Chad Daybell, see if there's anything new there. He was just in court, so. Okay, so what's this order denying request? So this is the Chad Daybell. Oh, that's just somebody wanting, okay. Nothing new there. So that's what we got, you guys. We will be covering that on the 28th. Watch for the thumbnail for that to go up on Tuesday. I will post it on Tuesday so you guys can set your reminders and whatnot for that. We'll see what's going on in the Bryan Kohberger. I'm hoping that the judge sets, I don't see him setting the trial date for this summer, but I'm hoping for maybe fall, because the defense wants it put off until the summer of 2025. And I can't see the judge putting it off another year and a bit. I can't see it. But I can see him putting it off until fall or winter, maybe even into spring. As far as I'm concerned with that, I don't think the judge should be taking into consideration some of the things that Ann Taylor brought up, like, oh my gosh, college students are going to be in class and there's stuff that happens during the year and there's not going to be motel rooms. Nothing else should be put above justice. Justice should not be based on whether college kids are in school or not, or if there is going to be maybe a harder time getting and booking motel rooms. Get it set now so you can book your rooms now. You know what I mean? Justice should not take a back seat to what Ann Taylor said and what she said with, well, the college kids are going to be around and they're going to see all this commotion and they're in session. It should be done when they're gone home for summer break. No, justice should not take back seat to anything. Justice should not be, made around whether college students are in class or not. It's absolutely ridiculous. So you guys know me. I say what's on my mind. Me too, Rose. I'm still hung up on that. That's a bunch of BS. Yes, there's always going to be an excuse. And the defense seems to be coming up with a lot of excuses. Now, what I will say is I do believe that the court and the prosecution have caught on to Ann Taylor's antics and why she has been doing things like these motions she knows she's never going to win, like with the grand jury. No, it should be beyond all reasonable doubt. No, it's not. That's for a jury to decide. It's probable cause. She knew she wasn't going to win that battle, but she spent, I don't even know how many hours and thousands of pages of paperwork citing 1800 and early 1900 law and fighting and arguing about it in court. Such a waste of court's time and her time preparing for this trial. If she's not ready to go to trial, that's on her. Stop filing all these frivolous motions. You know what I mean? And you would be having more time to be working and getting ready for this trial. So that's just my opinion, you guys. And I think that the courts are on to her. She's contributed to drawing this out for as long as she can. And I think now that he has waived his right to the speedy trial, she has some ulterior motives there. but there's something just not sitting right with me there. But we'll find out what the judge does on Wednesday. Is he going to set a trial date? I'm hoping at the latest it is this fall into this winter. I think that would be dead smack in the middle of this summer, and next summer would be winter, the end of this year. That gives you the rest of this year to prepare. If that's not enough time, then you shouldn't be on the case. You've had already just over a year and a few months, and you've got until I say, I think he's going to make it this winter. That's what I think. Just my thoughts. I don't think he's going to go into 2025. I can't see it happening. So that's what I got to say about that crap. We'll find out on Wednesday. I'll be streaming it right here. We will be able to stream it live from the courthouse. So that's what we're going to do on Wednesday. She is doing, it's not that I don't like Ann Taylor. I think a lot of this is being dictated by Bryan. There was something that I read when I spoke about this last, where in the court documents, it states Bryan is requesting. Usually it says by and through his attorney, but this one said Bryan is requesting. So I caught that in the document. So I do believe that this is him, and she has to do what he asks. So, or he can claim ineffective counsel, right? No, I told her I want this done, and she didn't do it. And I think it could have helped my case, but she didn't do it. I think there's a lot of that going on in this case because Bryan thinks he's so smart. Bryan thinks he's so smart. Everybody's saying, like, whenever you debunk one thing, they come up with something else. So the thing going around now is if Bryan Kohberger had done this because of his studies and everything he knows and being a criminal justice, whatever, that he would have got away with it if it was him. There is every person that works in the legal field will tell you there's never a perfect crime. I don't care who you are. And it's going to happen with the Summer Wells case. It's just going to take a little more time. So we already know he's messed up. Also, they say, oh, well, because of his knowledge of the justice and this and that he wouldn't have taken his own car. He wouldn't have left his phone at home. No, he thought that he could beat the system by turning off his phone. He didn't realize that his car had this GPS. Okay. And just because he's a criminal justice student, that doesn't mean that he knew all the technology that they use. There's different sections of law. Okay. And there's different areas of expertise. So I don't know, just my opinion. A lot of other people have a different opinion. That's okay. It's all going to come out in the wash, especially once we see all the evidence, because we haven't even seen a quarter of it. And if he was that smart, he wouldn't be sitting where he is. Right? We'll see. Like I said, I'm 95% sure he did it. There's a 5% chance that he didn't. I will wait to say 100% until the trial. So I'm entitled to that. Just as if you guys think he's innocent, you're entitled to that too. But say 95%. Don't go full way until the trial. Because, and I put this out there on Twitter, this one guy says to me, he says, for you working in the legal field, as you claim all these years, and you're already got him in front of the firing squad and blah, 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 and you're saying he's guilty. I said 95%. From what I have seen, I'm saying that. I'm leaving that 5% open because there's a 5% chance that there may be something in there that changes my mind because we haven't seen everything. So I said, so for you to say 100% he's innocent, you're just as biased as the ones who are saying he's 100% guilty. Isn't that calling the kettle black? How can you say he's 100% innocent until the trial? They disparage and attack and go crazy on the people that say he is guilty. How can you claim him guilty? You're not impartial, blah, blah, blah. Before even the trial, you're going, okay, well, how can you claim his innocence before the trial? You're just as biased as the ones that are saying 100% he's guilty. And he blocked me. The guy blocked me. But it's true. You can't claim that we're being biased if you don't claim yourself being biased. It works both ways, right? Or am I wrong? It is what it is. It's black and white. If you're saying people that say he's 100% guilty are biased and how dare they before a trial and blah, 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 and try and shame you, then the ones who are saying he's 100% innocent should be shamed and attacked just as bad because they're biased, because there hasn't been a trial yet. Works both ways. Shots fired. Shots fired. And that's why I said shots fired. Hey, don't come at me. Don't come at me with your bullshit, because if you come at me and I didn't send for you, I'm sending you back. There you go. Give me a minute, you guys. I'm live. Hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. No. Oh, dear baby Jesus, help me. God, give me the serenity. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Sorry about that, you guys. Yes, we miss Missy. We miss Missy. And yes, Nana, I get what you said. She is. She's doing her job, and she is doing it well. I won't say she's not doing her job well. And I think even sometimes she may even be shaking her head at some of the things Bryan wants her to do. I don't think this is all her. Like, especially with bringing up early 1900 law, I think that was Bryan that said, wait a minute, we got to bring this up. And, oh, no, you are going to bring it up. Because he's been in the books recently, right? He's been in the books studying. And like I said, I remember when I first started way back years ago, the first things you learn about is early law, the BNA Act, the trades, it's horrible. It's boring. It's horrible. So that's, and because he's recently got these degrees, he's still book-minded. You know what I mean? It's like things have evolved. And just because it's still on the books doesn't mean it's still in effect. Things change and evolve over time. So I sometimes, Nana, I got to commend her for having the patience of a saint, because I can just imagine. Could you imagine being a lawyer and having to deal with the likes of Bryan Kohberger? You see how he reacted when that cop stopped him and the questioning of the cop. Do you guys remember that? Absolutely boring as hell. I mean, it's interesting. It's not that I didn't find it interesting. It is interesting. But let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to updated law, what I need to do now, to work with in law now. Yeah, so do you guys remember when he was stopped by that female cop for rolling through the stop or being in the crosswalk halfway into the intersection, whatever it was, and he started questioning her on the law of that? Because he's in the books. He's in the book still. You're not, how can I say that? You're not using what you've learned and using that for today's society. You're still in 1800s where things that were there aren't acceptable. Like if you caught your wife cheating, you could hang her. You could do a public shaming. Those things aren't allowed now just because they're still in there and on the book. You're not allowed to do that now. So that's why I said, I think there's a lot of things that he has forced Ann Taylor to go down, like roads. And he wants to make a name for himself. He knows he's sunk, but he wants to be a martyr now. It's the Bryan Kohberger case that has now changed how the grand jury works. No, not happening. Sorry, Bryan, but you tried. You know what I mean? He wants his name on something. And as much as he can get his name on something, he wants it there. Like with this IGG stuff, he wants the legal community to have to look back on his case, right? And cite case laws from his case. So if there's a law that's there, it's still in the books, but it's not readily used anymore, or it's been updated, but it's still sitting on the books, he wants his case cited for the case that changed and abolished or brought in new law. That's what he wants. I'm not stupid. I see right through it. Okay, Mitch, is it for you? Yes. Okay, Mitch, I got you, my dear. And you want to hear from Dad Bob. I like to get a list of you guys first before I start so I don't have to keep stopping in between. So that's what I think it is, you guys, is he wants to do things in his own case. Like he knows he's sunk. He wants to do things in his own case that's going to set a precedent in law so his case can always be cited. Like he's that type of person, I find. Sorry, you guys, I got to take a Tylenol. My sinuses are acting up really bad. So and this stuff is awesome. I don't know if you can see it. This Rhine Court. If you guys have sinus issues, this stuff is amazing. So I'll take some of that. Hopefully this headache goes away. So yes, that's what I believe is going on. Some people are book smart. However, they are not real life common sense smart. Yeah. They're dumber than a rock. I love that. But that's what I think, Nana. I don't think this is that when he went down that road of the grand jury stuff and I think back at how much time they wasted at the courts and their own and everything else. I don't believe that was Ann Taylor that wanted to go down that road. I believe that was Bryan thinking that he could instill that law back the way it was first written by the elders. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, you obviously have no idea how real world legal affairs are dealt with in today's world. You know, all these years later, Ryan. But he shot his shot. Shots fired. He tried to do it. And like I said, I think it was all for recognition. I think that he wanted to try and do that. So if by chance they did get it changed and whatever, that his case would be cited for years. Well, your case is going to be cited for years anyway, but correct. Dane Taylor is puppet on a string. I agree. And she's got no choice. She's got no choice. I can see it in her face when she's talking about certain things, now that we can see court and everything again. But and things that she says, she's getting annoyed. But she has to do what Bryan asks her to do. Can somebody, sister, put up the instructions, please, for the mini reads? Okay, so we're going to get going, you guys, on these reads. Oh, my sinuses are bothering me bad. We'll do 4, and then we'll take our 5-minute break. So everybody can go and grab a coffee, go potty, whatever. So it's going to be interesting. So we'll go over a bunch of stuff. I'll start a little bit earlier, probably around maybe 3. Oh, so we can do some chit chat on this case before his hearing on Wednesday. And like I said, I will be bringing it to you guys live from the courtroom. I am allowed to stream it. So I will be streaming it for you guys. Let's see what Bryan Kohberger is looking like now. Oh, thank you, Rose. Thank you. Florida off the chain with allergies right now. Oh my God, Missy, it's horrible right now. And it's only going to get worse because this week we are supposed to have temperatures again in the 40s. And it's like, oh my gosh, time to take out the summer clothes. 40s, 50s maybe. But I know that last spell that we got of the warm temperature, it was like 17 degrees outside, which is like 67, I think, 68. My tulips started coming up. So I don't know how they're going to do this year, because then we got that snowstorm like a week later. It's like Mother Nature is bipolar. The groundhog, no, he needs to stay in his hole. Like, they're all bipolar this year. They don't know what the hell's going on. They have no clue. They're all messed up. They all need meds. Even our weather prediction center here in Canada, I don't trust it. I look at the US one. Groundhog said we're going to have an early spring. Yeah, Groundhog said that too. Let me just blow my nose now, you guys. Hang on. Sorry about that. You guys just did not need to hear that. Gross. Yeah, our groundhog here said something stupid too, but we are in for a snowstorm. I think it's Thursday. So I'm going to try tomorrow. I do have to go to the doctor's in the afternoon, but tomorrow I'm going to try and get some reads done. I've got to get back on the private read, you guys. Please have some patience with me. I'm trying to catch up as fast as I can. But I want to be like 100% when I do your reads, because if I'm not, then it's not going to be as accurate. Now I forget what I was saying. God damn it. I hate when that happens. Oh, snowstorm, yes. We're supposed to be getting like 10 to 20 centimeters or something stupid like that. It's like my bulbs are going to be sitting there going like, instead of they're going to be doing like the middle finger to me, it's like we're not coming back. It's probably going to kill them. My rose bushes are like, what the hell? They're going to have more thorns on them, which means I'm going to get pricked by them more this summer. Like, it's just, anyway. Okay, Des. Fearless Ghost and the Haunted Girl, Ghost People. Oh, isn't that fitting? Fearless Ghost and the Ghost and the Haunted Girl. Talk about ghosting, right? People that are ghosting you. Somebody in particular. Because that person's a coward. Let's see what's going on. So why all this ghost shit? What's going on? Ghost people. Somebody from your past and somebody from the recent, like the recent present is what I'm seeing here. Two of them. Thank you, Missy. Let's see what this is about. Maybe tell us why this is happening. Not only with the past, but with the present situation. So there's the past. Let's see the present. Here's the past, why you were ghosted. The King. Okay, the King of Cups. This is when I get the King of Cups, this is somebody sitting there trying to plan their stuff up, especially saying like to themselves, like, I deserve more. There's something better out there. There's a ship that sailed. I'm done dealing with this. I got something better in the horizon. Stuff like that. This is usually this deals with a situation that you thought was safe for you. And like I said, this is the past. We're going to do the present next. But he had very well hidden intentions. Oh no. Oh, hell no. We'll take those two, but I'm not taking that whole pile. So the present situation. Look at this. We've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse. This is somebody walking away. So this is the present. And Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. So this is with the present. So we've got the Five of Pentacles. We know that fives deal with adversity. Kings deal with somebody like that's in a position of authority, somebody that you really trust, somebody that you think will never let you down. We already know what's going on here. I'm going to pull a couple other cards regarding both of these, but this is somebody that should have been very trustworthy. This is somebody that should have been devoted. This is somebody that you completely trusted, like completely body, mind, soul. So we know who that's talking about. And the situation flipped. With the King of Cups, this is like wanting more. The cup is not full anymore. Wanting more fishes in the sea type thing. You see that? Putting things at a distance and hiding his real intentions. Maybe even some counseling needed there. But the present, we've got the Five of Pentacles. Fives are adversity. Tens are a completion. And now the Ten of Swords being in reverse. It's an end of a situation. It's somebody walking away. And it's more about somebody walking away and not caring about what it does to other people. When the Ten of Swords is reversed, it's also, he's doing this to take a weight of some kind off his shoulders. And I think that, see the bags packed and everything here? It's like, I'm going to do this because I've got more troubles that are sitting in front of me that I can't put behind me. The Five of Pentacles is negative thoughts. Manifesting into challenges. So there was something about the money thing too, money issues, and fears surrounding money. So this ghost thing here in the present is more about protecting himself and caring more about himself than anybody else. He's very into money. He's somebody that is very materialistic, very cunning, very manipulating. And it's like, when push comes to shove, it's like, packing my bags, I'm out of here. I'd rather deal with what's at home than deal with what is here. Or something came about there. We're going to get more information on this. Let's see. With the King of Cups. King of Cups. Yeah. Oh boy. Holy crap. Okay, we got a lot that came out here. So we got the man. This is the husband. You can see it right there, husband. So they're talking about, you know who? The moon. False friends, infidelities. The clover. This is gambling away happiness. Thinking, so I do believe that look at, now he's at a crossroads. So there's decisions now that need to be made. And I think that there's a lot of hesitation in coming to some kind of agreement here because he fears now that he's made a bad decision. And we got that there with the moon too. Is bad decisions, indecisive, false friends, and infidelities. We already know that's happened. But he's feeling like his cup is empty. Like he's got to do something different now. Like what is he going to do to bring back positive emotions and happiness again? And the man says it all. This is about the husband. I feel like he's at a crossroads right now. He's got multiple decisions that he's got to make. And that's why there's a hesitation in maybe even getting things settled. Because I feel like he's fearing he made a big mistake. Now on this one here. God dang it. On the floor it went. Go figure. Exactly where this person should be. On a floor. As a woman, I told you, sister, there's a woman involved here that has changed the direction. And look what it is. Wife. Remember what I said about this? He's got too much to lose. He thought that he could carry this on for some time and then just bow out gracefully, like packing your bags and leaving. Like this was never going to happen. This came out in reverse. He was never going to leave there, ever. He never had the intentions of ever leaving there. Or the woman. Wife. Never. And the money thing, I think he relies on her a lot for money. So as much as maybe he's seen certain things in you, it didn't override the money. It all came down to what you can do for me, and you can't do enough for me. And I think it was money-wise too. Very materialistic. Scythe. Says it all. There was a warning that was given. I believe she found out something. Yeah, your ship has sailed. Look at that. Your ship has sailed. Look at the rough waters. I believe she found out something. Somebody found out about something here and maybe even has threatened to tell her if she doesn't know, but I'm seeing that she's seen something or she found something out because look at the waters. And if it's not happened yet, it's going to happen. Okay. Lightning, sudden changes over here. There's going to be some sudden changes, things that you didn't see coming. There's going to be some kind of transformation and shocking news. What do we got here? Look at this. Look at this. We got this, and we got now this coming out, the Grim Reaper. Okay, so the relationship's over. We already know that. No second chances. Like, it's like, no, I'm done. I'm sorry. You know, I can see the apologies and everything and the begging. Whatever, heart with a key. This doesn't make any sense for being over here unless this is what he's telling his wife now. It's only you. I promise it'll never happen again. And we got the clock. Turning back time needs time to heal. It's going to take time to progress. Yeah. A snake is a snake is a snake is a snake. Is a snake. And that's what he is. He's a snake. But I do feel like she's found something out. I got the Grim Reaper here and I've got the scythe here. It's like, this was no accident. And I feel like with the heart with the key, like he's begging for forgiveness. Begging. So, glad you're out of that. Glad you're out of that, sister. I told you. Okay, so that was you, Des. What do we got? Unspoken Butterfly. Let me just get you written down here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I need a reading on Eddie Strickland. Anything you can get. Eddie Strickland. So, I can ask. Unspoken Butterfly. Everybody calls him Eddie, but his real name is Edward Strickland. Please explain everything that you get on him. I can't control what comes out. So I'm going to explain everything that I am getting, my dear. And I'm assuming you didn't want the message from heaven. You wanted the black deck to get more information on your read. Am I correct there? Okay. I will ask, but how these work is because it's not an in-depth read, which I'm for specific answers, that's what you would need is an in-depth private read. But I can ask, like, look at if this is what she really needs to focus on, if this is the information that you need to tell her, then please bring it out. You know what I mean? Your loved ones on the other side are the ones that bring out the messages to you because they feel you need to know this, either for protection, for closure, so you know what's going on that you're not aware of. Whatever they feel is important for you to know, that's what comes out. I can ask them if they can bring some information out about Eddie, but it's not guaranteed because they're bringing out what they feel is the most important things for you to know. It may come out, it may not. I don't have any control over that. So I will do my best. That's why these are just mini reads. Okay, DD. Let's see what DD's up to. Let's see what DD's up to. DD. What is he up to? What's going on with him? That was me. I dumped that. And these cards are huge. They're so hard to shuffle, you guys. What are you up to, baby? There it is. Okay. Cornelius Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So choices. Choices, there's offers that are being considered or offered to him. There's things that are being offered to him, or he's contemplating certain things and he's trying to weigh the price that he's going to have to pay for any of them. So let's get some more information. So what are these things that he is contemplating over? What is he contemplating, please? What is he contemplating? There's one. What is clicking? Oh, it's my chair. Let me just push that in. It was my chair hitting my keyboard cable. And my keyboard. Okay, this one wanted to come out. I'm going to take it. Oh, there's another one. It fell. I got it. I caught it with. That was me. Not going to take all those. But we got 3. Focusing on the negatives, the 5 of cups. So you see him looking out over the running water here, more concerned with things that are not going his way, other than there's 2 cups behind him that are fully intact, not broken. These are the offers. Something being offered over here. Tempting offers, having a price. These are the offers. But he's more concerned on what those broken cups are doing in front of him. The raging waters tell me about emotions. His emotions are like right out of whack right now. The 5 again, adversity. Things aren't going his way right now. Things aren't turning out the way that he thought they were. And he's so focused on why those didn't work out that he's not seeing what's behind him. The 2 cups that are being offered behind him. Then we've got the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page is a messenger. Brings messages. I feel like there's somebody younger that's going to tell him something. This is also not only somebody bringing him a message of some kind, this is also somebody telling him, and this is somebody younger, that he needs to finish what he started. And then we have got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm more concerned about what's going on here than the Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like he still hasn't overcome the things that made him do the things he did to begin with. Because in the upright, it's overcoming obstacles. He still hasn't overcome what made him do what he did in the first place. I think that he's still feeling very unsatisfied, still not able to communicate the way that he should be being able to communicate. So I think there's some communication issues going on here also, which may lead to other things happening in his life. But the continuous focusing on the negative instead of the positive is a downfall for him. I feel like he makes choices based on these broken cups instead of the 2 that are still behind him. There's hidden blessings that are here also that he's not seeing because he's so focused on the things that aren't going right instead of the things that aren't going right, like the broken cups in front of him. And I think that things that have happened recently to him have got him in such an emotional state that he's focusing on that instead of focusing on what could be. So I feel like, and then there's a page that comes in. I think that's going to snap him back into reality. It's like, never mind the things that you can't change. This person's going to be very optimistic with him. And like I said, the pages are usually somebody younger and they bring a message. And this person is also going to tell him, you need to finish what you started. Like, stop messing around. And then you got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like, The Ace of Swords is nothing turning out the way that it should. It's lack of communication. So the anchor. This is stability and long lasting. This has to do with this here. He needs to really think through what he's doing. And then over here for the Ace of Swords in reverse, there's a Tower. The Tower is usually about home. Tower is also about loneliness. I think he's feeling very alone right now. But I mean, it's his own doing. He's got to learn how to communicate better, because I feel like a lack of communication with the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Aces is like potential also. It's like, okay, I see the potential, but how do I get there? Not able to communicate what he's really thinking or wanting to say correctly. It's like it didn't work in the past. It's not going to work now. So I think there's communication issues here. And then I got a dog here. Loyal, friendship, stuff like that. He's really questioning whether what he's doing is right or wrong. I think he's very confused right now. And I think there's some realities that are slapping him in the face. And he wants to change that, but he doesn't know how to go about doing it. But there's still issues that are going to arise because he hasn't dealt with what made him do the things he did in the first place. I think he needs some kind of counseling is what I think. So even if things were to happen, certain things happen, they would just end up the same way they are now because of this communication issue and not dealing with what made him do certain things in the past to begin with. The mask, yeah, not showing one's true colors, not showing, he has a hard time showing his true feelings. And I feel that's because he's put walls up. He's so scared of what he's done to others being done to him that he's going to hurt somebody else before they have a chance to hurt him. That's what I'm getting from this. And girl with a snake. This is narcissist. Being charged or used, and boundaries. It's almost like this is the rock in the middle of the road because somebody has set boundaries with him. And I don't think it's just one person. I think it's a few people that have finally set boundaries with him. And he's not used to that. And he doesn't know how to deal with that. So he deals with it negatively. And as much as he claims, like with the dog, as much as he claims that he wants stability and loyalty, he has to learn to give that also, regardless. And I feel like there's still issues from the past that he hasn't dealt with. And I'm saying this is way back. This is like even maybe into his childhood. That there's issues that he never dealt with. And that's why he's acting the way that he is. And he's not able to communicate it for some reason. So I don't know if something happened to him in his past that he hasn't ever communicated about. But I feel like that is really having an effect on his judgment in aspects of his life. And then he regrets it, but then he does it again. And then he regrets it, then he does it again. So I feel like there's some kind of balance that needs to happen here. He needs some kind of fucking counseling or something to get to the root of the issues. And this is what this is telling me. He's never gotten to the, you don't know the root of the issue. I don't think he's even shared it with you. But there's something there that he hasn't spoke about and he refuses to speak about. And I feel like he's put up a communication barrier, which makes him sometimes feel like uncaring because he wants to hurt others before they hurt him because of something from the past. That's what I'm getting there. So there's something that really hurt him in the past that has molded how he deals with his own personal relationships. And he's got, to me, and this is what's come out, and this is what the ancestors are giving me, is that he tends to hurt people that he cares about first before they hurt him. Because that way he's still got some kind of control over it. It's like, yeah, well, I'm going to get rid of you before you get rid of me. You know what I mean? Or I'm going to hurt you before you have a chance to hurt me. I'm going to do this to you because I think that you're going to do that to me. So I'm going to do it to you first. So that's what I got there. Thank you, Mama. Mama. So that was for DD. Missy. No, that was me. My hand tensed up. There it is. Back off. Uh-oh. What is going on, Missy? Miss Mitzi, what is going on? Because we got Voodoo Doll. Voodoo and Blue. That's back off. And Nautilus Princess. Power and personal growth. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Because I feel like I feel like you're finally coming out of your shell. And this is a personal growth area that I'm speaking about. So this would be like within your personal life. I feel like where maybe you held back saying certain things before, you're not afraid to say them now. And I've got back off. The Voodoo and Blue is like back off. Leave me alone. So this is really coming out of your shell. You see that? Back off. This is really coming out of your shell, finally saying what's on your mind. And that's not always a bad thing, because I'm almost feeling, we're going to see what comes out in the clarification cards, but I'm feeling like somebody is like, well, it's about time you say how you really feel. I've known it all along. So this could be like a best friend or something. Or somebody from the other side, because I'm feeling very strongly it's about time. Like, and I feel like it's standing up for yourself, like really saying what's on your mind without any worry of what others are going to think. Whereas I think before you maybe really bit your tongue sometimes. And there's a card that keeps popping up here, so I'm going to take it. That's another. So let's see. Let's see what this is about. We're going to take them out as they came. So I've got the 9 of Swords in reverse. You got a lot of swords here. So we got the 9 of Swords that's in reverse. And we've got the Queen of Swords, which is also in reverse. The fears are going to subside. So whatever fears and that were being caused by this, I feel like they're being pushed aside now. It's almost like, well, I've got nothing left to lose, or there's going to be a situation that is coming. I feel like something's going to come to a head. And I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, because the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 9s are in abundance, right? So when it's in reverse, it means that an abundance, say, of money means you got a lot of money. Reverse of that would be you don't have a lot of money. So in the upright, the 9 of Swords stands for like unfounded fears and stuff. I feel like those are going to go to the wayside. I feel like you're going to be more open to discuss certain avenues where you weren't before, or say certain things that you were fearful of saying in the past. I feel like instead of expecting the worst outcome, it's going to be an outcome that you never really saw coming. It's going to be good. So whereas in the upright, some people say that the 9 of Swords in the upright is very telling, but it's very telling in reverse also. Because in the upright, it's allowing worry and everything to go out of control. When it's in the reverse, it's finally getting a grasp on feelings and emotions and having the strength finally to face things without fear. So I feel like that is coming, that you are finally going to be able to speak your truth, say what you need to say without the fear of ridicule or being judged. And I feel like it's going to be a good outcome for you. Also, the sleepless nights are going to subside, because I'm seeing there that you've had a lot of sleepless nights over worry and stress and stuff like that. I feel like that's going to start subsiding. I think you're going to be getting better sleep, and better sleep boosts everything in your system, including your immune system. So then we've got the Queen of Swords. She was also in reverse. In the upright, you're dealing with somebody who's really smart, like brilliant. Somebody who can be very judgmental a lot of the time. And I do feel like she is still going to be very judgmental, whoever this queen is with the sword, that feels like she's the one that should be in control. Now, I don't know if this is the situation, but I feel like they are connected, that because the way they came out, the queen is somebody trying to master something, get a one up on somebody. I feel like she's going to have a change of heart when it comes to dealing with you, for whatever reason. Like in the upright, it's like shoving people off. Like, I don't need you no more. I got what I need out of you. I feel like this woman is going to try and like draw you back in, because she actually does need you, regardless of what she said in the past. Where she thought, and I'm talking about in the past, where she thought she was justified in things that she said and done, she's going to take that back. I think there's an apology there coming too. And you want the black deck. And I also see that there's going to be a huge focus on your career. There's something that's going to happen there also. Also, I see some kind of relationship. Okay. So let's go for the Nine of Swords. Why is that there? The book. See? The book tells me about knowledge, research, the unknown, secrets coming to light. The Rider. This is activity and good news. This is messages of good news. So I do feel like this is going to subside. In the upright, the unfounded fear, like even your fears are going to be subtle now. Like it's almost like they're going to disappear. You're not going to be fearful to say what you want to say, or take a direction that you want to go, or fearful of what others are going to say about it. Okay, so the Queen, why is the Queen there? It's a letter. This is a document, a message, some kind of communication. So like I said, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this person's going to try and draw you back in. She may even make some kind of contract with you, because I see a letter and there's a letter. There's a letter, which means a document. There's some kind of written communication that is coming. So this may be some kind of offer also. Something's going to be put in writing. So if there's been something that you've wanted put in writing, you're going to finally get it. Okay, there's two. Separation. This talks about unsure of a future. And then we got the clock. There's time that's still needed. I need another one. I think this could be telling me that you're not only are you unsure of this person now, even though this communication is going to happen and maybe some kind of resolution with this Queen of Swords, I feel like there's still going to be some kind of hesitation on your part. And it's going to take time, like, to make the progress. Only time will tell, right? Give me another one, please. Where did that go? I might flip over in here. Did it flip over? I thought I seen it fly out. Am I missing something? Oh, there it is right there. Heartbroken. See, like, I feel you were really hurt by this woman. And I think it's really going to take time because this is Heartbroken talks about separation also. So, and we got separation here. So I feel like you guys were really on the opposite ends of the playing field for some time. And I still think that you're still very unsure of this person, but I think that she's going to really make an effort to make things right. I feel like she deeply hurt you in the past or hurt what you were doing. This could be with the job stuff too, but I feel like she's going to come around, and I do feel like she's going to make it right, or she's going to attempt to make it right, but you're still going to be very leery of her, and it's going to take some time. I do feel she's on the up and up, though. I think she is trying to maybe change the relationship between you and her, but just be cautious too. And it's almost like, I'll sign papers saying so. You don't got to take me at my word. I'll sign a paper. I promise. That's what I feel. So it almost feels like things are starting to come around for you, Missy. You do got to speak your mind. You really do. Don't hold back. If there's something on your mind, say it. Okay, so we're going to do Courtney, and then we'll take a break. I caught that one with my sweatshirt, so... Oh, there's another one. Okay, Courtney, what do we got for you? Lady with the Bosch egg. This is about wisdom. And we've got the mildew fairy cleanup time. Uh-oh. I don't like that. It's an 8. Change. Something's about to change. Lady with the Bosch egg talks about wisdom. And the mildew fairy is cleanup time, like cleaning things up, putting things into perspective, figuring things out. Let's see. Okay, so let's get some clarification on the lady with the Bosch eggs and the mildew fairy. What is going on? Oh, that was me. I dropped these. See, here we are again. The Ace of Cups. That's emotional. Water is always emotional. Cups is always emotions and relationships. So I feel like you're going to learn something regarding this relationship, and things are going to finally be cleared up. So I don't know if you had some maybe questions or reservations regarding your relationship, but I feel like all your questions are about to be answered, because the Ace is potential. The Ace is potential, and this is a relationship, and it deals a lot with emotions. So I feel like things that were very concerning to you, those questions are about to be answered, and they may be very emotional also, but they have the potential to make changes. So whatever these answers are that are coming, it's going to really cause you to make some positive changes. The Ace of Cups sometimes signifies a move to like a new home. So there could be a move in residence that is also coming, or if you are thinking about purchasing maybe a new home, I feel like that is going to happen, but there's going to be a lot of emotions that come out in regards to it. The page, there's a message. There's a message. Oh, and you want the message from heaven. So there's going to be some new and exciting opportunities, and I feel like there could be a move of some kind. There's going to be a lot of questions that are going to be answered in regards to your relationship. So I don't know if you've been pushing to try and get certain answers to questions that you have, but I feel like with the Ace of Cups coming out, I feel like you're finally going to get those answers that you've been seeking. Some of them are going to be very emotional, but I feel like these are all things that you need to know, because I've got the page here too. The page is bringing you messages that you need to know. This could be documents. This could be letters. This is also exciting. So it's exciting, something exciting news that's going to be coming. This is also talks about finishing things that you started. So I feel like whatever this is, no matter which way it goes, I feel like you need to move forward, because this is something that could be life-changing for you. And I am seeing a move. And I don't know why I'm going to, okay, I'm going to take this. I know you want the talking to heaven, but I need to take a couple cards from here. The fish. This is business and finances. So your finances are about to improve somehow, some way. And we've got the heart. This is a love and a romance. So I do feel, see, we got the fish and we got the heart. It's almost like a fish out of water. We got a lot of water here. So I do feel like this is a very emotional time for you. And I have a feeling like a lot of this surrounds a relationship. Do I go forward? Do I believe in this? Do I trust? I feel like finances are going to improve. I do feel like questions that you had, maybe even regarding the relationship itself, are going to be answered for you. And you need to look at the potential that's involved with it. Like, not everything is going to be perfect. So you're going to have to balance your wants and your needs. But I do feel that there is going to be some exciting opportunities that are coming your way. And also, don't back out now. Like, even when things get a little hard, it's those things that make you stronger. So it's like, don't let little things destroy what you've been working on. Finish what you start. So that's with that. So I do feel like things are going to be okay. Like, you just got to work through some maybe trying times that you're going through. Maybe there's some things that you don't understand. I do feel you're going to get the answers that you need to go forward. So you want to hear from Mike. Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? My death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So I don't know why you would feel guilty, but I'm feeling from him, he feels that you're still holding on to guilt, or you're blaming yourself in some way, something I could have done, said, done differently. He doesn't want you to hold on to that guilt. Things happen for a reason. He says that it happened quickly, so I'm seeing an accident of some kind. This wasn't something that was intended, like, never thought that this would happen, but it did. And he wants you to let go of this guilt. He's saying the guilt. Let go of the guilt. There's nothing that you could have said or done that would have changed this happening. So he wants you to let go of that. He's sending you his love also. Okay, but he's concerned that you're still suffering because you're holding on to some kind of guilt. He wants you to let it go. Okay, there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And if you think he suffered for a long period, he didn't, he says. So that is for you, Courtney. Okay, so we're going to take like a 5-minute break, you guys. I got to run upstairs to the bathroom. I want to grab my heating pad and bring it down and get it on my back because my back is starting to hurt just a little bit. So I want to grab that and bring it down. So you guys go make yourself a coffee, a tea, a drink, any beverage you want. No judgment here. Hit the potty, whatever. Throw a sandwich together, whatever you want to do. I'll be back here. Give me about 5 minutes. See you in a few. Hello, 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 you guys. I am back. Oops, let's take this off. It's Missy, 31 months. Thank you, thank you. Sorry, you guys, just messaging my sister back. Sister, check your messages. No judgment here. No judgment here. Oh boy. She sister isn't gonna like that. But anyway. Thank you again, Missy. 31 months. If my sister could climb through the phone right now, she'd probably strangle me. But I mean, it is what it is, sister. Like I said, I'm not going to say that on the live, but I don't hide nothing from you. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Everybody's probably going, what is it? Well, what is it? It's something in a read that there was no way I was sharing that on a live just because. But it is what it is. And her message back to me was, kind of blew my mind too, but it like I said, it is what it is. And I told you a week ago, sister, or so, that there was some things that anyway. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Mary Michael. Because we don't need to speak that into existence. Well, what can I say? I don't think it comes as a shock to you. I'm just going to leave that there. So we are on Mary Michael. You are up, my dear. Let's see what we got for Mary Michael. Okay, why did that just click off? I don't know. Okay, Mary Michael. If you're clunking, you guys, it's like there's not much I can do. All right, let me put that in a bit more. If it's not my chair hitting my keyboard tray, it's the front part of my brace for my bag. So I'm very sorry if you can hear it. Did I just hear it have cards flip over? Was that a card? Yes. There's a miracle. Well, is that good enough news for you? Angel of Alchemy. There's a miracle. Some kind of miracle. Something you weren't expecting anyway. I don't know if I'd say it's a blown out, like, huge change in something, but there is a miracle. So something that you have been wanting or wishing for is about to come true. Let's see. Let's get some clarification. Clarification on the miracle. Angel of Alchemy. Oh, there we go. The star. The star came out in reverse. I need another one. So it's like the star being in reverse, it's almost like it's contradictory to the miracle, because the star in reverse is not having faith in certain things. I wish it would have come out in the upright, because that is having faith that the future is going to be brighter than it is today. But I feel like there's still going to be some controversy there. But there's certain things that you've been wanting that are going to come true. You're going to have to work, I think, more at staying positive than looking at the negative. So it's basically, it tells me that you need to look at the positive more than the negative, and give more energy to the positive things that are happening than the negative. Because I feel like without changes, these troubled times are not going to resolve themselves or stop. We've also got the Page of Cups that came out. This is potential. So there's potential here to make things better. I feel like you're very sensitive on certain things. I think that you're going to have to toughen yourself up and start letting a lot of things go. And because the star is in reverse, I feel like these are things that you're going to have to do for things to really turn themselves around. But I do see something coming to fruition that you have been wanting for some time. And I'm not saying that, well, I am saying you're not putting a lot of a positive energy into it. It's like you're still almost questioning, am I being set up for another fall here? You got to stay on the positive side. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just not shining that bright right now. I do feel that there's still some challenging times that you're going to have to face. There's no way around bringing that out. You know what I mean? But there are things that are going to resolve themselves. And I feel like you need to put all your energy into that instead of all the controversy and challenges that are still going to persist and be there. I do feel like there is somebody there that still just keeps stirring the pot. And I mean, it's nothing you can get away from. With the Page of Cups, like I said, pages are messengers. I'm getting a younger female here. There's a lot of potential with something, but I feel like I don't know how trustworthy this person can be. I think they may be adding stuff to a story to maybe make you feel better, or to trust them more, where you're still going to have to be very careful with that person. Even though they may have changed their tune a little bit on some things, there's still underlying things that could snap that right back to the challenges again. So, but I do feel like there are going to be some changes that you've asked for that are going to be happening. I think it's still going to take a little bit of work to get there. But there's also some, look at the writer, there's still also some other things that just, I don't think, no matter how hard you try, that they are going to be resolved until both sides come to an understanding that the past is the past. Let's let it go. Let's start fresh. Somebody's got to stop spreading either gossip or stirring the pot. That's what's got to stop happening for any positivity. See, there's the ship. Look at the rough waters. And it's like somebody just keeps diving right in there. This is somebody that may even live at a bit of a distance. The sun, yes, there's some success and victory. So I got that with the miracle here and the tower. This surrounds the home life. So there is going to be some things that happen. The home life, I got the sun. The sun is warm and new beginnings, and with the tower, paired with the tower. So I do feel that even though there's going to be some positive changes that are going to be happening, some positive outcomes that are happening, there's still going to be problems. The tower is telling me there's still going to be some problems surrounding the home life, which usually tells me about family, close-knit families. Like, I'm not saying close-knit like you guys get together and have Sunday dinner every Sunday, but you're intertwined to a point where it's like, I can't just not ever see them again. But there's still going to be a lot of drama there. And I think it's going to still take some time to get past that. But there is something that is going to be overcome. That's going to be a step in the right direction. But this younger female, I still feel like you have to be cautious of her. I think there's an apology of some kind coming, but I feel like it's going to be short-lived with this younger female. And I feel like she's the one that just keeps stirring the pot. So be careful of that one. But I do see some success, some victory in some things surrounding the home and family life. But there's still some things that need to be worked out there that I don't know if are ever going to be worked out. Okay, hang on. We got that one too. That was sideways. Where's the other one? There's another one in here. And this one was sideways. So these are things that you're unsure of. Okay, let's see. Healing from heartbreak. See, there's a lot of healing that has to go on, I think, on both sides. And getting rid of the toxicity in your life. I still feel there's a lot of toxic energies that are there. And like I said here, it's going to take some time. See the girl with the snake? That's her. I don't know if she is trying to pretend to make amends to gain some traction for her own cause, but it's telling me she still can't be trusted. So be careful of this one. So although there are some things that are going to maybe work themselves out with certain people or things, there's still controversy going on here that I wish I had better news. I know you wanted just good news, but there's still some things there that I don't know if they're ever going to be worked out. And this is the hand of cards. This is all about risk taking. You're going to have to really think about what is good and what isn't. You know, what fight is worth putting your hands into and which one is better just to kick to the curb. Being strategic and options, like look at all your options. Be very strategic in how you deal with things. And then we got the ascending. This is transcending obstacles, learning expansion, new phase, and preparing for a union. So that's why I said there is going to be some relationships that can be mended here, but I still feel like there is one person in particular, the girl with the snake in this page of cups, that is really, how can I say this? If it doesn't fit for her, it shouldn't fit for anybody else. And that's where the problems arise with her. She's very self-serving. But this is going to go into a new phase. I do feel like there are some things that are going to be mended, but in the same aspect of that, there's stuff that's going to still be going on for a long time. I got that with this ship and the tower. So is there some light at the end of the tunnel? There is, but it's dim. I do feel like there are going to be some relationships that can be mended. And at least I'm not saying becoming best friends, but allowing the past to be just be the past and just it is what it is type thing. Let's get past this and move on. But there's still that one that I feel is going to be the shit stirrer. She ain't going away anytime soon, even though she's trying to pretend like she's trying to be the better person or trying to improve herself. It's based on selfish needs. So my dad's side of the family. Okay, let me bring it. Okay, hang on. I gotta get my chat back over here so I can put this up. Okay. Well, my dad's side of the family is Italian all the way back to Italy. So we have pot stirrers that go back to Geneva. Okay. Tired of all these turbulence, so just like to hang out with my doggies. Yeah. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Nina T. Haha. Jokes on me. I pulled the fifth reading back. I'm sorry, Mary Michael. We got into talking about the Bryan Kohberger stuff and whatnot. And okay, Nana T. Okay. That one that just, I've caught it. It's sitting on top of my keyboard. Nana T. A clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. Ooh. The aha moment. This, to me, this is when you've come to realize something. The aha moment. Maybe where you didn't have insight before. It's finally like, you know, when you go, oh, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Or, I do this. I have aha moments all the time. Like, oh, that's where I hid that. Oh, that's where I put that for safekeeping. It's something about an aha moment. So when I get this, it's like either finding something out, finding something that was lost, finally having clarity on something. It's an aha moment. That's what Clockwork Pumpkin stands for. So let's see what this is about. Okay, I got it. Okay, let me try and finish this without it falling on the floor. Okay. Transformation, that's what I mean. Transformation. And the world. You got both. You got the black deck. Yes. This is good. Like, you couldn't get a better two cards that come out. This is a transformation, and this is the world. The world, you see, there's two pentacles there. She's got the wand. She's got a gold and a silver wand. This is all about balance. This is never ending. Okay. So transformation. It's, excuse me. Remember I said an aha moment. So the transformation, it's changes that are going to be made. This is going to be a life-changing experience, or something that's going to happen that's going to be life-changing for you. And it's the world, which means this is good news. It's brilliant. It's a time of accomplishments. It's spiritual enlightenment, freedom to do whatever you want, being proud of yourself, everything coming together, things working out the way that you want them to work out. Like this couldn't be better. And I feel like the transformation is telling me it's so much different than what you've been dealing with lately. And you see the time thing here. The time has come. Transformation is breaking free also from any kind of procrastination. So if you've been waiting to do something, waiting on maybe, okay, well, wait, I got it. And this is just a hypothetical. Like, okay, I got to wait and see how much this is going to cost before I can do this. Well, everything is going to start coming together. It's very powerful, this one, with these two together. And this is also not waiting. I don't know if you're going to have some kind of revelation, like the aha moment. It's like, oh, okay. Whereas before you would maybe wait to do things or really check something in, this is going to be like doing it now. Gotcha. On my way. Boots and coat are on. Nothing's stopping me. Going full force ahead. Nothing can change my mind. That's what this kind of transformation is. And it's like, whereas before you would maybe take your time and really think about something before you do it. It's not going to be. It's going to be very like this. Things are going to happen quickly. And this is also releasing old belief systems with the transformation. And the world is just getting everything that you've wanted. Being proud of yourself, the accomplishments that you've made. Whereas before it's like, oh, it was nothing. No, it's something. And now you're going to see it. It's going to come to fruition. And this very much is a balance. So I feel things are going down a good path. If they're not happening now, they're about to. And it's going to be quick. So there's going to be some kind of quick change that allows this to happen. And these, oh my God, there's too many. There's about 8. Look at that. There's tons. Or I would have taken them. The crossroads. Things are going to go in your favor, your choices. No hesitation anymore. You're going to make a decision right away. Look at that whip. Lickety split, the way that you want it. Even though that there has been some maybe abuse of some kind of power in the past, like maybe somebody not allowing you to do certain things, that's about to change. Like when I see the whip, it's like, boom. You know, when you take your dish towel and you turn it and you whip somebody in the butt, like take that. It's almost like things are going to happen quickly. I don't even know if you're expecting things to go as well as they're going to go. But that's the transformation with the world. Like you couldn't get 2 better cards to come out together. Hard work is about to pay off. So whatever that is, the book. This is having knowledge of something and really researching things, but the unknown and the mystery of certain things are going to be more intriguing to you also. It's like, okay, I'm ready to take this journey now and I'm going to take it. I don't care what anybody else says. It's my journey to take. I'm going to take it. And that's what this is, I mean, depending on what it comes out with, it can mean different things. But to me, this is like finally going into the unknown. Not having to look at every single tiny little thing that can happen and then procrastinate on making decisions. This is going to be, okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So that's what I'm feeling there, Nana. Okay, soulmates. This is a partnership, an agreement. So finally, maybe somebody who hasn't agreed with certain things up to this point, I feel like that's about to change too. And the hammer, this is rebuilding. This is rebuilding. So you're coming into a time where there's going to be a huge transformation. And I feel like things are going to finally come into balance for you. No more procrastination. Make those decisions. Where you used to tolerate things before, you're not going to tolerate them no more. You're going to make decisions that are based off of what's best for you. And this is the unknown. I think you're going to be taking a lot more chances than you usually would. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing either. Because this is rebuilding. So that is for you, Nana. You couldn't have got two better cards. Good things are coming. Don't let them pass you by. Okay, Mitch is up next. Okay, Mitch, and then Unspoken Butterfly. You're very welcome, Nana T. So, K Mitch, and then Unspoken Butterfly. So, K Mitch, this one is you. For you, my dear, K Mitch. Whoa. Whoa. You got two. Let's take them out in the order they came. This one came out first. Fairy of the High Lines. It's time to be brave. See the mighty sword? Got the mighty sword out. And Dress of Alchemy. Release your power. Pretty much connected here. When I get these two together, it tells me something about standing up for yourself. Marie Burks, thank you very much. Remember, for 27 months. Wow. Thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. My cards. Okay, so now I got to get the screen off in front of me so it's not distracting. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for you, K Mitch. Bring back your power almost. This is interesting. Oh, those came out quick. I don't know which one came out first, so let's just take them. The Star, again. This is good. It's in the upright. Thank you, Lord. This is having faith in the future. This is your dreams coming true. This is like the positive changes. This is like believing that things will happen, can happen, an end to challenging times. And then we've got the Five of Wands. This is conflict with others. Somebody's none too happy. The Star is telling me that there's so much to be thankful for and grateful for, but I feel like there's somebody there that's overshadowing it. So I don't know if they're not happy about changes maybe that you've made or are about to make, because I feel like there's some kind of opposing opinions that is causing some conflict. Can this be got through? I think so. But you can't back down. This is like taking your power back and staying firm in what you decide and in your beliefs. So this is like walking away from the drama. Unless it's something that has to be dealt with, like that can't be ignored, just walk away from it. Let it roll off like a duck. I say like a duck. Let it roll off your shoulders. It's almost like it's I feel like I don't know if this person is in fear of being kind of like left in the dust. Like, oh, you don't need me as much as you used to, or you're not going to need me as much as you used to. It's almost like some kind of separation anxiety going on here with this person that likes to cause either conflicts or drama or stuff like that. It's like you got to stand up to this person, because I don't feel it's maliciously that they're doing this. I feel like it's because they're afraid to lose you, or that they're not going to be as much of a part of your life as they're used to being. Because to me, with the star, it's like your future is becoming bright. Your dreams are coming true. All these changes that are going on, maybe even an end to some challenging times that maybe you're more self-sufficient. So maybe this person is feeling a little left out or left behind, because I don't feel any malicious intent there. But I think that maybe a sit down conversation. Because I don't think, even though you may take this person as, okay, why are you trying to start trouble? Everything is finally going good for me. Why are you doing this? Why are you bringing the drama? You know, why can't you just be happy for me? It's like, I think they're doing it because they're scared to lose you, that they don't feel like they're needed as much in your life anymore. So, and I do feel it's a male. But let's get some clarification. Usually I wouldn't on this, but I want to, just because, and I can. Because why? I'm the one doing the read. See the lily, the peace. Here, to me, the lily stands for a peace lily. I feel like peace is going to come. I just think that there is a male here that may be causing some conflict because they're feeling kind of either left out or left behind. It's on the bottom. Yeah, see the rider. The rider was on the bottom. The rider is like going away from a situation. It's an energy that feels left behind. Like you can see on his, packed up his stuff and is leaving, feeling left behind. So that's what I feel like the energy is here. So if you know who this male is, or if you've been having some difficulties with this male, that's why. They almost feel like you always needed me. I was always there to help. I was always, you know, and now I feel like I'm not needed anymore. So that's that. And it's only because they're afraid of losing you, that almost like I'm not that important anymore. It's kind of sad. And this is peace. This is peace coming. So peace is all going to come. Dad Bob, do you have a message, please, for K-Mitch? I've become one of your guides. Like, that's strong. Like, he's reaching out to help you. He's helping, trying to join things back together. So I don't know if he's going to come to one of, like, you in your sleep, maybe this person in their sleep. He's going to try and bring you guys back closer together. But he's also letting you know that he's become one of your guides. So if you have questions that you need answered, sit in a quiet place, meditate. He's going to try and give you those answers. But you got to reach out to him. Okay? He doesn't want, he says, I'm not one to meddle, and don't laugh about that. So I don't know if your dad was one to maybe give some advice even though you didn't want it, or give his opinion even though it wasn't asked for. And I don't think that was malicious either. He's just watching out for his baby girl. But that's what he just said. So that's weird. So he says, I don't want to meddle. So you got to reach out to him. You got to ask him for his help, because he says, I'm not going to meddle. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, K-Mitch, but the message isn't meant for me. It's meant for you. But I did get, I'm not going to meddle. And he says, don't laugh. So I don't know if you hearing that is going to make you laugh, because did he meddle a lot when he was here in the physical world? I don't know. It's not up for me to understand. It's up for you. The message is for you. And he's chuckling. So, but yeah, if you want his help, all you got to do is meditate. Talk to him. He'll answer you. That is for you, K-Mitch. And unspoken butterfly. Unspoken butterfly. I'm still hearing it. Why? Okay, Mitch. Why is your father still repeating, I'm not going to meddle? You need to reach out to him because he's not going to meddle. You better acknowledge that you heard what he said because he's not letting it go. I'm still hearing it. Okay, Mitch, where are you? I can't even go on with this. I've got one read left to do. Okay, Mitch, where are you? Please immediately release me from this. Okay, Mitch, where are you? Okay, Mitch. She's not listening. I have told her. I have said it over and over. Okay, I gotta clear the cards. Sorry, Bob, but we've got to move on. If she didn't hear it right now, she will hear it. Okay. Unspoken butterfly. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. That's usually jealousy. Marie Masquerade is usually jealousy. Oh gosh. What comes around goes around. Yep. The Three Fates stands for what comes around goes around. And like I said, when I got the Marie Masquerade, that's jealousy. So we are trying to ask about, what was the guy's name? Unspoken butterfly, are you here? Oh, my head is just pounding. I don't know why. Because I feel, okay, let me see if I can find it over here. Hang on. Okay, here. What was the guy's first name? Because if I remember correctly, you wanted me to try and get some kind of answer. But I've got, for your read already, I've got some kind of jealousy, and what goes around comes around. What's the guy's name? Eddie. Please, if you can. Unspoken butterfly wants messages regarding Eddie. I've already got some kind of drama and jealousy, and I've got what goes around comes around. I caught that. And why is this one sticking out? I don't know, so we're going to take it. Okay. So that one, then this one. Okay. Let's see, the wheel. Sudden change, unexpected. This is taking chances. This is taking chances. Looking for a fresh start or the end of something. This is also about traveling. But to me, this is taking a chance. This is a choice, taking a chance. Oh boy, I got the Eight of Swords. Being blinded. blindsided. This is an entrapment. Somebody took a chance and they were trapped. They were like entrapment, if you know what that means. Feeling helpless, afraid to take action or take responsibility for what you've done. So he's not about, I don't know what this is about with this Eddie guy, but I feel like there was chances that were taken, spun the wheel. Let's see where, like Russian roulette almost. I'm seeing Russian roulette. So, but this is like unexpected. This is like sudden. Something suddenly happened. Somebody took a chance. And this is a feeling like either he's been trapped or somebody, or he's trapped somebody. He feels helpless. He's afraid to take some kind of action, or somebody is afraid to take action. And I feel he's taken no responsibility for something. And then we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. In the upright, this would be a happy union. But this is somebody that is wrecking relationships. So many challenges are up in the air. Like this has caused some kind of chaos. Did you want the black deck? No, you wanted the black deck. Yes. Somebody says that they're trapped or they were entrapped. Being led blindly to the sword. Somebody's downfall. Somebody taking really bad chances, and this is jealousy, and what goes around comes around. Somebody giving back some of somebody's own medicine. This is a letter. This is documents. And the mouse. Theft. Depletion. You know, a mouse comes out and steals your food. And a letter. This is a document. I feel like this can even be a court document. But somebody took a chance on something. There was some kind of theft going on with the mouse. Or depletion of something, maybe getting rid of something or taking a lot of things. And this is a letter. This is a document of some kind. I'm feeling it is legal. Let's go with the Eight of Swords for the entrapment. This is a child. I got a child. So was somebody maybe feeling attached to this person or entrapped by this person regarding a child? Is this that connection between the two of them? I don't know. But somebody is definitely feeling like they were trapped. Somebody's also very afraid to take some kind of action. Okay, let's see what the Two of Cups in reverse. This is like a falling out. This is like huge. Okay, what is the Two of Cups in reverse there? An anchor. Being weighted down. This is like somebody's stability is up in the air with the Two of Cups. So something that should have been stable isn't. I'm feeling like where love should have been, it's been replaced with anger. And this is giving up on the people that you really love. Like they were weighing me down. Almost. That is odd. The cross. There was a burden of some kind here with this relationship. There's also a big problem that's still there. And it's causing a lot of grief to everybody involved. This is gossip. This is birds. This is people chit-chatting, spreading gossip, making problems even worse than what they already are. Wow. What is going on here? I have no idea. I'm just telling you what I'm getting. But I do see that somebody made this choice. Maybe wanted a new start and spun the wheel, made choices maybe that they shouldn't have made. Somebody feeling trapped. Heartbroken. This is deeply hurt. Separation, a breakup, grieving and mourning. A lot of heartbreak here, like a lot of it. But somebody's going to get their dues because the 3 fates is what goes around comes around. Karmic relationship, there's triggers. Somebody triggered something. So I don't know if this is something that happened. Did this guy do something? Because I feel like he was triggered by something or someone. Or he triggers, I don't know. The sword and the rose, yep, here it is. You hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you back. What comes around goes around. The 3 fates. See that? What comes around goes around. The rose and the sword is like, you took something from me, so I'm going to take it from you. This is like somebody that had the power to do that too. So, but I'm seeing somebody was trapped. Somebody was trapped here. There could be even children involved in this. Yuck. I don't like this reading at all. At all. What should have been a loving, caring family falling in love, it's like everything that should have been isn't and wasn't. And there's no forgiving. Whatever this is, there's no forgiving for it. Or somebody is refusing to forgive and forget because they felt trapped. So that's what I got for you, my dear. I hope that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to me, but I hope it makes sense to you. I'm not supposed to understand it. The message isn't for me. It's for you. So that's what I got for you, Unspoken Butterfly. Okay, let me just see here. Okay, Unspoken Butterfly saying you're so right, Willow, and everything. Gang got him to help put an innocent teenager in prison for over 20 years. Okay, that's where the child came in then. Where's that child? Yeah, see, I told you. Court documents and the child. Teenager, yeah. Well, teenager's still a child, right? Wow. What goes around comes around. Like I said, it's not up for me to understand what that was about. The messages weren't for me, so I'm glad that you got maybe some answers that you were needing. Marie. Congratulations, Marie. Nana, I'm proud. Well, congratulations, Marie. Welcome to the Granny Club. My granddaughter, another granddaughter just graduated from the Naval Academy. Well, congratulations on both. I'm so proud yet scared of that. I get you. I get you. Especially with things that are going on in this world today. It's like, no, I don't want my kid to go to the army. You know, so many things are up in the air and uncertain right now. And not just in the US, in Canada too. It's just everything's gone crazy. So let me get these put away. I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. Some of the funny ones because we didn't get a chance to do it last week. And then I am going to, I want to take this one off and this. I'm going to do the read on which Mitch put in Elijah View. I'm going to do that before I shut everything down today. Just so I don't have to cleanse my cards again and meditate and all that stuff. I'm just going to do it as soon as we finish this live. So if you are a member of the channel, it's free to subscribe and you guys will all get it. You will be able to see the read too. It's just you get to see it a little bit later than the members. So if you are a member, you get to see it by later today, by this evening. I'm going to get it done as soon as I get it done here. So let's pull a couple of these for you guys. Let me just put these up here. because I'm going to do that read ASAP as soon as I'm done here. So if you guys want one of the funny cards, put a 1 in the chat. Yes, it was asked earlier in chat today to do a read on him. So I am going to do a read on him as soon as I'm done this live. It will be up for you guys tomorrow. For most of you, unless you're a member, you'll get to see it today. And that gives me time to get the description and everything done for the video and get the thumbnail done and let YouTube do their processing to make sure I haven't crossed any copywritten things and whatnot. Nana, Marie, Sandra. Okay, Marie. Let's get one for Marie. Marie, have a beautiful day. Cultivate inner booty. So that was for you, Marie. Nana. Nana. The path to inner peace begins with 4 words. Not my effing problem. Let the crazy ass shit go. I love it. Nana's been getting all the ones that Des wants lately. Okay, Sandra. The power of serenity now. Pencil it into your schedule. Which usually means meditate. Do some meditation. Marie Burke's going to try again. I want a different one. Okay. Marie wants another one. There you go, Marie. Carp, yum. You only live once. YOLO. You got it, Marie. One for Daz. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell off the task at hand. It's fitting. I'm having technical difficulties. I just got locked out of my phone. What? How did you manage to do that, K. Mitch? K. Mitch just got locked out of her phone. You may have to do a full reset. You may have to do a full reset. How'd you get locked out? Like, did you enter the wrong code a few times? Okay, Nana. Nana, you be you. Practice radical acceptance. Nana T. Let's pull one for Nana T. Oh, here you go, Nana T. Chill the F out and breathe the F in. Des would be so jealous. I'm going to pull one for K. Mitch. Hakuna Mascata. A toast to no worries. Yeah, I wish it was no worries for you right now. There's Des. Okay, Des, let me give it a shuffle. Let's try and get you a good one. Ready? Des. Bye-bye, dumbass bullshit. Hello, see you, tranquility. That's a good one for you, too. Marie Burks wants another one. Busy transcending bullshit. Pick one thing beyond your control and let it go. Just like that. Absolutely. One, can you do both of us, Willow? Yes. Okay, one for Johnny Lee. All blessed out and nowhere to go. All blissed out and nowhere to go. Guess I'll just chill. That was for Johnny. Let's do one for K Mitch. K Mitch, I just did you one, but I'm doing you another one. Keep your word. Something's so right about that. And these are just fun, you guys. They don't mean anything. They're just fun. Nana, pull another one for Nana. Meditate. It's better than sitting around doing nothing. So that is these for now, you guys. We're going to get them put away because it's 2:30 and I want to get that read done. So Des, once I'm done the read, okay, these don't want to go back in their box. Fine. Not even fighting with the cards today. I want to get this read done. Let me just scratch these. I want to get that read done. Elijah View. So I'm going to get that done while I've got the cards already set up and ready to go. I just got to take a bathroom run, heat up my coffee a little bit, get it set up. It always comes out, you guys, whenever the reads come up on my YouTube channel. Don't click under videos, click under the live tab. Because I use StreamYards, because it's quicker for me to get the reads uploaded to YouTube that way. They're done. I don't got to do any editing on my phone because I used to video them on my phone and then transfer them from my phone, upload them to YouTube, which took a couple hours. And then it'd take like 16 hours anyway for YouTube to then go through them. So this way it's automatically over at YouTube and they start processing it once I click and stream. It wants a password. I don't have one. Try, if it's asking for a password and you've never set one, Johnny Lee, K-Mitch, type 1234 and see if that works, or 0000 and see if one of those two passwords will work. Because usually if you haven't set a password on your phone yet, either 0000 works or 1234. Try that, K-Mitch. I'm going to wait for you to try that. Before I click off. I'm hoping that helps. Yes, love to everyone in chat today and who got a read. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. So, okay, Mitch, try that when it asks for a password or the last 4 digits of your phone number. Yeah, but try 0000 first and then try 1234. And then if those two don't work, try the last 4 digits of your phone number. Don't put it on the screen, though. Hey, Kate Bell. Let's see if that works, K-Mitch. We're waiting to hear back from K-Mitch. Did we lose K-Mitch? We're waiting to hear back from K-Mitch to see if it worked. You can hear robins. My damn tulips come up, and we're in for a snowstorm again this week on Wednesday or Thursday. Like, there's nothing on the ground right now. I can see the grass. And because we had that warm weather last week or the week before, my tulips decided it was time to start coming up. So now they're going to be foobarred. They're done. Oh man, I know. Right now it's gone. When I got up this morning at 7:30, it was minus 15. It's now plus 5. So it's fluctuating so much. We're supposed to get warm weather tomorrow and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, we're supposed to get nailed with a snowstorm. Marie says, I forgot to take my meds. My memory sucks. My memory sucks every day. That's why I'm taking this B12. Try and give me a little bit more energy and maybe help improve my memory a bit, but it's not working. I forget to take them. Oh, it's like shoot myself in the foot. Okay, K Mitch, where are you? I can't wait around much longer if you guys want me to do this read. K Mitch. Calling K Mitch, where are you? Report to Willow's chat. I'll give another minute or two, you guys, and then I'm just going to click out because I want to get this read done for you guys. K-Mitch, where's K-Mitch? K-Mitch, K-Mitch. Okay, well, while we're waiting for K-Mitch, I'm going to set this up. What's his name? Elijah. View. I'm going to get the stream set up for that so I can get going on it. Tip. Drum roll. K-Mitch. Calling K-Mitch to Willow's chat room. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up, you guys, so I can get going on this read and get it done so I can start doing the thumbnail, so I can get my sister to send me any information she's got and get this going so you guys can see it a little bit later this afternoon for those who are members. If you're not a member, it's okay. You will see it tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.